Hi, welcome to the topic StretchIK handle or stretch controllers. First, we'll create joints in the top view. Okay, that's fine. So I'll come back to the perspective view, move it up. Always I name it. It's a good work. It's good to work. Clear namespace. So I'll put left shoulder GTN. This is wrist. This is elbow. So you got your joints. They're properly perfectly made. Now I'll create an IK handle. Okay, rotate slim from start to the end. They're properly oriented. That's what I think because it's an x-axis. If I double click, can I say x and x? That's what I need. That's fine. But generally, you need to orient. You should not just do it like this. But the main concept is how it works and how to do it is that's why we are working on it. So I got the eye candle. Always, once again, left arm IK handle. Once it is done, I'll create a controller. Excuse me. You could create controller right now. Once again, I told you we are not going to waste all the time, but you should create a controller. But for this lesson, I'll use just the eye candle to stretch the joints. Okay. Now, before starting, we need to go to create, measure tools, distance tool. Click once and second. So, okay. Now, select the first locator, hold V and move it to the first joint. And the last locator, hold V, move it to the last joint. Now, the first locator should be parented to this joint, the starting point. Means if I select this joint, the locator is there. So if I move, the locator is moving. The same thing, what you need to do is that the locator should be parented to the eye candle. Generally, it should be the controller, but right now we'll put eye candle. So if I drag the eye candle, you can see the measure tool is changing. Now, before working on the utilities, we need to know that because right now if you see the value is 18, but it's already bent. So if I straighten it up, it's 18 point something. If I double click on, if I click on distance dimension, you can clearly see 18.23, or else if we go to the attribute data, you can see 18.24. Okay, so we know that is 18.24. So we need to remember that one, 18.24, or else we can. Now go to Windows, Node Editor. You can also work on Hypersheet, but Node Editor is more comfortable and fast. First thing we need to do is that select the distance dimension. Once again, you need to name it and all the stuff. And here you can see this icon. If you click on this one, it's a add selected node to the graph. When you click on, you get two things. One is the dimension shape and the distance dimension. Distance dimension is the transform node. Shape is the shape node where we got the value. So I don't need this node. So select this node, remove it. Okay. Now, if you see this icon, if you click on this one, you can, a panel will appear. So I need two utilities. One is condition. The other one is multiple divide. That's done. If you click on this one, it will close it. Now, I'll just put it like this so that you will have a clear picture. Now, I need to link this distance to the condition's first term. I can click here, distance, and then click on this round, no? First term. Can you see it's 18? So change the below value. What is the value we need to remember? 18.24. Okay, the value which one when you straightened the thing. Next thing in the condition, greater than equal, means what we are saying that if any value, any result, if the result is greater or equal or greater, then you can start scaling. Right now, still, I'm just explaining it's scaling, but whatever it want, that should happen when the greater than equal. Next thing, in multiply, I need to link it to the input 1. So click on this one. You can't find the distance now. That's no worries. Just click on the box here. It will show the distance. Click here. Click on this one. Input X. Okay. So if I click on multiply, it's on input X. Now once again, here in operation, I need to change the divide. Means the value divided by, once again, 18.24. The thing is that what will be the value you will get it now? It's 0.9 something else, 9.9 or something. But the moment the input 1 means when you move the eye candle and when the joints are straight, the value become 18.24. So 18.24 divided by 18.24, 1. So there won't be much of the scale happening. But the more you increase, you will make, let's say you get those value as 22. So 22 divided by 18.24, you will have 1 point something else. So your joints will be multiplied with that value. Okay, you will say it here. That's fine. Now here, once you connect it, in the multiply, if you click here, there is one thing called output X. Means whatever input is getting, I'm saying that taking the output of this one and I link as an input to the color if they're true. Okay. So if it's true, then only do this thing, not like false. Okay. If it's moved and the value is great, then do it. So click here, output X, put it inputs. This is outputs, this is input. So click on inputs, color if true, R. You can choose RGB, any one of the things. So we'll just stick it to the R. So now if you click on this one, it's divide, the value is, we have put the value which we needed in condition, we did everything. Can you see the moment I connected, because 18 divided by 18.240 is 0.97. But let's see, if I select the eye candle and move it straight. Okay. Now if I click here, can you see it's 1. If I increase it, okay, because right now we're not scaling anything, but you will see the difference. Okay. Once it is done, now select the 2 joints, which are the start and the elbow joints, because I don't want to scale this one. Bring it, add it to this skin. Now here the condition, the out color, output means the out, because we don't have output here, so we have out color. So out color R, I link it to the scale X, because the joint should scale in X axis. Okay. The same thing I need to do it here also. So click here, We don't have that one, so you need to click open, click here, out color, scale, X. It's done. Select it. Okay. If I select it, if I come back to the condition node, can you see 1.79? So your joint is 1.79. You see, this one is scale 1.7. But let's take, if I change it a little bit down, condition is 1.566. Okay. But when it is at a certain distance, it won't scale. Can you see? Once it reaches 18.24, sorry, 18, sorry, it won't scale. So this is 18. When it's 18, it won't scale. Whenever it's 18.24, from 18.24, it won't scale down. But the moment you increase it, it will stretch it. Okay. Hope you understood. If you have any doubts, email me. Cheers, Matt.